All right. Hey, YouTube. It's been a little while. I'm Reese, and I'm back. Um, this is this is a super late video. I had said that I was gonna do an update when I got to a year on T, but stuff happened, life happened, and I never got around to it. So this is me doing it, and it's probably about like a month late or so. Trying to look at my calendar. It was probably at least it was November that I started testosterone. It was like mid-November, something like that. Something like a month later, something like that. But yeah, so I am 1 year on T, and really not much has changed since my last video. Um, Strangely enough, my voice does kind of continue to drop a little bit. There's still days where it's like higher and then it'll go lower and then it'll go higher and then it'll go lower, but it's kind of this mid-range, staying pretty low. Um, as you can see, I've been letting my facial hair grow out again. I'm gonna be shaving that off in the next couple days just because I'm gonna start work, and I like being clean shaven for work because it's kind of like a professional environment. So I wanna be more clean shaven. But you can kind of see now how my facial hair grows in. It's really not much on my cheeks really, and I still don't have a soul patch. Like that's like the one thing that I've been wanting is to get a little soul patch, and uh, there's hair there. It's just a really light brown and blonde, but I mean, get it pretty good underneath there. Pretty much, it's still just like right here and down here. That's like the most, and then my sideburns are kind of disappearing in the fluff there. But so yeah, I've been letting that stuff grow out just because I can, because why not? I was curious. All right, along with facial hair and my voice getting deeper, not really much else has changed. I've got a little bit of extra hair on my arms, a little bit of extra hair on my chest. For the most part, it's hair on my legs that has really started coming in, like along my thighs and down my calves and stuff like that. They've gotten just like a bit hairier. Um, that's pretty much about it. My acne, you can kind of see like I've got like a couple little things here and there that kind of pop up. For the most part, I've got acne on my back that really hasn't gone away. It's getting better over time. Um, I recently went to my endocrinologist and he lowered my T dosage because my T levels were still a bit high, and so we kind of lowered that. And so my acne has gotten better because of that. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it as far as T changes go. There's really nothing different, nothing really going on. My hairline, it kind of gets hidden by my little curly cues that hang down here, but it's it's back there now, so you can kind of see the difference between like this side and then that side being covered. So, but but yeah, it's definitely it's moving back for sure, and so it makes me look kind of cooler when I do the like man bun thing where I put my hair all back and then you kind of see that a bit more. It just gives me a lot more of a manly profile. Doing it this way kind of still gives me like that curved feminine type of face, but I mean, come on. Really with this, I don't really care if I look that much more feminine. But yeah, trying to think. Yeah, this one right there. It's been bugging me. Yeah, nothing different. I mean, I don't think you can see it. Starting to get hair. The hair on my chest has started to kind of come up here a little bit more. Um, but yeah, so that's pretty much it for T changes. Nothing else interesting. Mostly I'm making this video because I've found a lot of people have been emailing me and asking me about my chest and about my scars because they've seen my other video where I do like the little picture montage of from week 1 through 1 year post-op surgery. And everybody's been asking me, it's like, oh my God, what do you do for your chest? How are your scars so faded? Wow, it's great. And I think that I need to say that the video and pictures don't really do it justice. My scars aren't gone. They're still there. They're just very, very light. Um, I'm very light skinned. I mean, you can kind of tell I'm white, all right? And my chest like really doesn't ever see sunlight, and so it's even lighter than like my arms and my face. So my scars are they're pretty much white. And so my skin being white, it makes them practically disappear. Um, so yeah, I mean, I can kind of show you. Don't forget my. I'm just gonna meh. Oh, there we go. So this is like 1 year and let's see, August, September, October, 5 months. So almost a year and a half. Um, you can like barely see. See, there's like it's kind of shiny. You can still see it there. And it kind of comes a little break in between there, and then all the way around to the other side. So it's still there. You can still see it. It's just this is fairly good lighting, um, but it's just that I'm so very light skinned that you can't really tell the difference. Oh yeah, my awesome shirt. That shirt is from it's called Every 15 Minutes. They had it at my high school when I was still going there years and years ago. Um, and it's quick little thing on it. It's every 15 minutes someone is killed by a drunk driver. And so they do this thing at the school where they like bring in like this car and they rip it apart in front of the kids just to kind of show them like, look, don't drink and drive, it's stupid. So yeah, don't drink and drive, it's stupid. Anyways, I love this shirt. It's kind of creepy because it's like roar. um, but yeah, so that's my chest. And so to answer everybody's questions on what do I do for my scars, pretty much it's a couple things. One, I took it super easy. Like I didn't lift anything. I didn't try to reach for anything. I didn't like lift my arms too high over my head or anything like that. So I took it really super easy. And then I used a thing called ScarGuard. And it's ScarGuard MD. This is what the box looks like. Try to get the light right. There you go. So you can kind of look at it. So it's ScarGuard MD, and it's a shiny box. I'm trying to not be too shiny, but anyways. So ScarGuard MD. It's like cute little box, and it looks like this. It's like a little like a reminds me of like nail polish stuff, and it's like that. It's like exactly like a nail polish applicator brush, and you just stick it in there and put it on your scars, and I pretty much what I did was I put it on. I mean, I used it like religiously. It was ridiculous. I mean, this little thing I would carry it with me. I would just stick it in my pocket or in my bag or whatever, and because when you put it on there, it kind of puts like a film on it and like on your scars. And so you put it on there and it kind of like a little bit of a film. It comes off after a while. You're moving around, you're going through your day, you're sweating, and it comes off. It peels off, and you can actually kind of take it and just like peel off this strip of like scar guard. And so I would reapply it throughout the day. You know, like I would put it around my nipples, I would put it across both the scars, and that's what I use. Honestly, I mean, I just use this thing just super crazy a lot. It's like guards against new scars forming, flattens and shrinks old scars, easy brush on, nearly invisible formula. Um, so yeah, that's the stuff I used, and it worked great. I mean, you can kind of see. I mean, if you watch my other video about how it went from like that 1 week to 1 year, there's a really big difference. I mean, especially if you look from 6 months to 1 year. Excuse me. There are super red, angry lines, and then 6 months later, then it's like poof, they're white and they're practically gone. Um, So yeah, this stuff I found this. I was told by Dr. Garamoni and his staff that you could not find this stuff over the counter. You couldn't find it in stores, but I did. So my first bottle, whatever, I bought from him, like his little office. I bought from him for like $70, and it lasted me using it like all day, every day, putting on at night and stuff like that. It lasted me probably like a month or two, something like that. But then when I started getting low, I'm like, look, I'm not gonna try to get this from Florida again. Where can I get this or something similar to it? And I found it at CVS. Was that CVS or was that Walgreens? No, that was CVS. I found it at CVS, and then I found it at Target. Um, Target had it for a while, but then they stopped carrying it. So I don't know if they're going to permanently stop carrying it or if it's just um, for a little while. I haven't actually gone back. This box is unopened. I haven't even started using it yet, and then this little guy is like half full. So I mean, I haven't really been using it that much because there's not really much I can do to flatten my scars anymore or make them less visible. Um, so I'm not really using it, although I don't know, maybe I should. I guess there's some places where I might be able to still use it, but I mean, I just don't really see too much of a need to. My scars are pretty good, so like I don't really mess with it very much. Um, but yeah, so that's what I use on my scars. Oh, make sure to get the MD, by the way. So it's Scar Guard MD. You need the MD on there. I really don't know why, but anybody that I've ever read anything about this, they say don't just get regular Scar Guard, get the Scar Guard MD because apparently it's a whole lot better. Or it's probably like, medical grade, this says premium on it. So it's got to be something awesome and amazing. But yeah, so anyways, that's my little update for now. I'm hoping to come back with more videos about like my year of living like fully male. And I think I said in another video that I was going to do a thing about bathrooms. I'll probably excuse me, probably do a video on STPs because I've gone through so many of them and I've finally landed on one that is amazing. So I'll probably go ahead and do a video about that when I have a little bit of time later on or something like that. And I'll probably be less scruffy. So yeah, everybody take care, and I'll hope to see you guys soon. Stay awesome. Peace.